And now your starting lineup score this evening. First for the visiting Niagara, 18-12. The defenders this evening, number 3, Xavier Cabada Perry. Number 14, Ezekiel Glasgow. Number 24, Jason Gagans. Number 27, Steven Carpino. The midfielders for Niagara, number 7, Ezekiel Leonis. Number 18, Dylan Corridor. Number 23, Wilwan Aliu. The forwards for Niagara, number 9, Rajabu Husseini. Number 11, Jordale Byers. Number 19, Joshua Aquilady. In goal this evening for Niagara 18-12, number 16, Carson Provenzano. Niagara's coached by Lucio Ianero. And your starting 11 for your Flower City Union. Your defenders this evening, number 6, Matthew Bamford. Number 91, Alexander Vega. Number 99, Nathan Ferguson. Your midfielder, number 21, Ryan Curtis. Number 4, Jacob Vitale. Number 13, Jameson Rayleigh. Number 20, Antonio Lagamba. Your forwards tonight, number 11, Dylan Rice. Number 10, Tomas Nagy. Number 28, Rodrigo Almeida. In goal this evening for Flower City, number 1, Kodai Suzuki. Flower City Union is coached by Jordan Sullivan. We now ask fans to please rise, if you are able, as we honor this great nation of ours playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Rochester Community Sports Complex here in downtown Rochester, New York. Flower City Union returns home for the first time in 6 weeks. Yes, it's been that long. They'll finish up their NPSL season with 4 in a row at home tonight. It's a rematch of the I-90 Derby against Niagara, 18-12. This is Andrew Batista, your play-by-play host for Flower City Union and the women of Flower City 1872, and co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest-running soccer radio show, now in our 31st year on the air. Heard every Monday at 6:30 on WYSL, at 6:30 in the evening, on WYSL radio and online at soccerisaKickinthegrass.com. Very happy you're joining us here tonight on YouTube as Flower City Union looking to improve on their current record of 3 wins and 3 losses. And 5 of those 6 matches have been on the road, so it's a good sign. And finishing up with these next 4 matches at home, the Flower City dropped a 3-0 decision in their first game of the season at home to first place Steel City. And they're again respectable 3-2 on the road. Union was off last weekend. Their last match, they had a tough one, dropping a 6-2 decision to second place Akron City on June 15th. Niagara 1812 has struggled in their initial season in the MPSL. They're currently at the bottom of the Great Lakes Division with 0 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. These two teams played back on May 29th in Buffalo, and Union dominated all the way to win 5-0. Dylan Rice had a brace, and Jacob Vitale, Rodrigo Almeida, and Jamison Raley had goals for Flower City Union. Look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visitors in black with gold numbers and black socks. That's 1812. They'll start Carson Provenzano in goal, who's played before in the Italian League. The back four of Steven Carpino, number 27, Ezekiel Glasgow, number 14, Xavier Cabada-Perry, number 3, and Jason Gayen, number 24. 3 in midfield, Ezekiel Leonis, number 7, Dylan Corridor, number 18, and Rilwan Aliyu, number 23. 3 front runners are Jordale Byers, number 11, Josh Aquoli, number 19, and Rajabu Husseini, number 9. Coach is Lucio Aniero, assisted by John Di Pasquale and Greg Eaton. For Flower City, they'll start Kodai Suzuki in goal, playing a 3-5-2 with Nathan Ferguson, number 99, Matt Bamford, number 6, and Alex Vega, number 91 in the back. It looks like we have a late change to the starting lineup. Looks like we have Tristan Stepanski will be getting the start, number 12 from Spencerport. Must have been an injury during the warm-ups. Midfield, we have Rodrigo Almeida, number 28, Jameson Riley, number 13, Nicodio Gamba, number 20, Jacob Vitale, number 4, and Ryan Curtis, the veteran from the Flower City Union NISA Championship team, number 21. And the 2 front runners, Thomas Nagy from Hungary, Roberts Wesleyan University, number 10, and league scorer Dylan Rice, number 11. And we're underway here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Try to see who from the starting lineup that we had listed came out in favor of Tristan Stepanski. Looks like it's Matt Bamford, the big center back, number 6, is out of the lineup. So Nathan Ferguson will be in the center of the back 3, and his running mate Alex Vega, both from Roberts Wesleyan. Actually 4 Roberts Wesleyan players, the local Division II school here in Rochester. He'll have 4 of the starters: Thomas Nagy, Ryan Curtis, the veteran who went to Roberts Wesleyan, Vega, and Ferguson. Flower City in their multicolored lilac, purple, and white strip with very interesting splatchy shorts on. Coming up is Vitale. Vitale coming into the area. Husseini stops him. Vitale still with it. He gets the cross in far side and headed clear, but not very far. Rice with the shot, and it's knocked down in the box. And coming out to grab it is Provenzano, all in the sky blue. Suzuki, his counterpart in the Flower City Union goal, all in yellow tonight. So we'll have to find out what happened to Matt Bamford. It must have again been an injury. He's on the bench. But then we had a last minute change to the lineup for Flower City Union. Just underway here from the Rochester Community Sports Complex, 2nd minute. And no score. Jameson Raley, back for Ferguson, wearing number 99 from Scarborough, Ontario, which is interesting because all of the players from Niagara 1812 are from Canada. And it would have been an offsides if the ball had been touched there by Almeida, but he let it go, so it'll be a throw in deep for 1812. And they've had their struggles in the NPSL this first season of their time in the league. They did pick up a draw against the Southern Indiana Guardians in their last match, their first point of the season, as was also the first point for Southern Indiana. Both teams had come in with no wins and no ties. Stepanski plays it square for Ferguson. Ferguson plays a long ball looking for his Roberts Wesleyan teammate Nagy. Nagy chips it over and a goal! Goal! Flower City Union. Red Hawk to Red Hawk. Nathan Ferguson with a chip over the top to Thomas Nagy. And he scores his 2nd goal of the season in the 3rd minute. And that puts Union up by a 1-0. So immediately Flower City gets on the board without any waste of time. Ferguson had time to look up, and Najee made a great run through the middle, splitting the two defenders. Brought it down with his right foot, and then shifted over the goalie Provenzano with his left foot. Beautiful goal by Thomas Najee, also a member of the indoor Rochester Lancers from Sar, Hungary. And Union early up by 1-0. Let's see if Niagara can mount a comeback here. They've only scored 1 goal this season so far. That was by the number 23, Rilwan Aliu. And Union again on the attack. Najee once more. Plays it back for Ryan Curtis. Rayleigh tries to play to the near side, but it's intercepted.
Second of the season, scored by number 10, Tomas Nagy. Nagy in the 3rd minute.
Magamba playing it off to the right side for Najee. Tries to get around his man Carpino, but Carpino with a nice defensive play, but won back by Najee. Thomas had 13 goals and 6 assists last season for the Redhawks. He may come back and play this year. I know that Roberts Wesleyan Light Director Bob Seagate would certainly hope to see him back with one more year. Another former Redhawk, Dylan Ruiz, is on the squad but not in the lineup this evening. And that's a poor ball there, goes into touch, throw in for the visitors. As I mentioned, Niagara 1812 plays their matches in Buffalo, but they are all from Ontario. Many of the players from the Hamilton area, also some from Toronto and their environs around Toronto, Ontario. There's Rayleigh in the center, looking to play the through ball. Niagara playing a high line, they're nearly paying for it there. Ball cleared out, throw in for Flower City. Vitale from Brighton High School here in Rochester, same high school as former U.S. men's national team coach Dave Sarakin, a former member of the NASL Rochester Lancers. There's Alex Vega, another former Red Hawk. Ball played over the top, Provenzano coming out and claiming the ball right at the edge of his area. In and foul call, free kick for Niagara. Ball played back by Xavier Cabada Perry from Mississauga, Ontario. Just was there recently. When I got my flight from Pearson Airport to Lisbon, where, matter of fact, Rodrigo Almeida is from the beautiful city of Lisbon. If you have a chance to go visit, it is an incredible city. Ball played forward looking for Akoli, but it is won by Flower City. Curtis, a member of the 2023 NISA champions, Union winning 3 matches on the road against the top 3 seeds to surprise everybody, maybe except for the players and coaches of Flower City, winning that NISA title, but deciding this year to play in the NPSL instead. Sapansky from Spencerport goes to St. Bonaventure. Vega in the back for Ferguson and Sapansky. 8th minute, Union leads 1-0 on a goal from Thomas Najee, his 2nd of the season, assisted by center back Nathan Ferguson. Flower City controlling play as we expected to see in this match. Playing possession football. It's a good ball forward there. Rice. Ball chipped over for Vitale. Vitale can't get to it, and it's put out by Gayen. It'll be a throw for Vitale. Vitale, a 2024 graduate of the University of Vermont, the Catamounts. Ferguson leads it inside for Antonio Lagamba, who just recently joined the team. Played at Siena, Coastal Carolina, and Longwood. Also in Italy for Benevento. And a shot in and saved by Provenzano as Dylan Rice broke free there in the area, but Provenzano made himself big and made the save. They're saying Lagamba played for the U19s of Benevento and Regina, which is the sister city of Rochester in Italy. In fact, Regina, their Serie B team at that time, or Serie A, I can't remember. They played the Rochester Rhinos back in the day at what was then called Frontier Field. Now it is Innovative Field, which is a stone's throw away from the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Here's the ball over the top. Ball played inside, looking for Almeida, who's the leading scorer with 4 goals on the season for Union. Niagara winning it back. High press by Flower City, trying to win the ball, and they do. Funny bounce there, ball is backwards. Almeida playing it forward into the area, and Provenzano again comes off his line. Provenzano has not started the last few games for Niagara. It's been Bravin Kanan, but he is on the bench tonight. Provenzano, big keeper, 6'2", played in the League One Ontario Premier Division for the St. Catharines Roma Wolves. Spent time with Foligno Calcio in Serie D in Italy. Throw for Niagara. Jason Gain coming back from his right back position. Rayleigh wins the ball for Flower City, back to Ferguson. And Ferguson back to Godai Suzuki. I believe that's his first touch of the game. The big 6'3" achiever from Takahama, Japan. Goes to East Florida University, Division II school. And is a United Soccer Scholar All-American majoring in computer science. Vitali playing it back for Sapansky. Ferguson. Cross for Alex Vega from Panama City, Panama. And by the way, we'll keep you updated. Let's not just play here first. Rice coming down and Almeida making a run in the center, marked by 2 Niagara players. Rice holds the ball, comes in on the attack. Rice tries to play it forward for Najee. Now in the area, chance shot saved by Provenzano again and cleared out. Another great opportunity for Flower City. But Provenzano up to the challenge so far. He's made a couple of big saves to keep it a 1-0 game. And now we'll have our first corner of the match. Here's the goal again from Ferguson. Long ball from the back, and Najee splitting the 2 defenders, bringing it down his right foot in one motion, chipping it over his left foot. A beautiful goal from the Hungarian Thomas Najee. Corner taken short. Lagamba playing it in. Nice dummy there, and ball rolls all the way through, and Provenzano had to be quick with his mind in his hands to grab that one. As I was saying, the United States in the Copa America currently playing Panama. The score is 1-1. U.S. playing a man down as Tim Weah was sent off in the 18th minute. And right after that, the U.S. scored, but Panama equalized a few minutes later. So it's a tough road ahead for the United States. We'll keep you updated on what's going on with that match. Ball rolls into touch. A little too much gusto on that pass, looking for Rajabu Husseini. Union with the throw. Referee saying, Mr. Vitale, you have to move back about 5 yards. Ball thrown in and regathered by Lagamba, and Rice in the back, playing it off to Alex Vega. Vega with some space. In the 13th minute, 1-0 to Union. Vega for Lagamba. Lagamba went to Greece Athena High School locally here in Rochester. Same school as Dylan Rice. Sapansky for Vitali. Vitali with some room, looking ahead. Good ball forward, looking for Najee. Najee chips over the keeper. Can he get it down and score? Still with the ball, Najee. Provenzano back. Najee still with it. Najee with the shots blocked. Vitali with the shot, and it's saved by Provenzano. Union all over the Niagara goal. It's going to be another corner, I believe. As the ball deflected off one of the Niagara defenders. Beautiful ball forward by Vitali. Here's that scene again. There's Najee with the shot that's blocked. Vitali with the shot. Saved with his feet by Provenzano. Ball back in by Rice and then out for the corner. Once again, Union takes the corner short. Ball played into the area and it's blocked. And the Gamba will run it down. It'll be a throw, and we have a stoppage here as one of the Niagara players is shaken up a bit. So back to the U.S. match. It was Florin Balogun with the goal in the 22nd minute for the United States. Cesar Blackman equalized 4 minutes later for the Panamanians. So again, the match is 1-1. Panama was 75% possession in that match, but only goals count. Ball played inside. Ball came off of, like Najee goes down, penalty. Penalty for Flower City Union as Thomas Najee was taken down in the box in the 15th minute. And Union with a golden opportunity to take a 2-0 lead. Niagara players having a discussion with the referee, but that's going to stand. Najee, and they can see just there, just tripped from behind. That's a clear penalty. So looks like it's going to be Jamison Rayleigh will step up to take the penalty against Provenzano here in the 15th minute. Flower City looks to go up by 2-0. Let's see what happens here. Last night Mexico had a chance to equalize against Venezuela, and the keeper Romo made a huge save. Provenzano, big keeper. Let's see what Rayleigh decides to do here. Here he comes, shot in, and kicks in the wrong way, and it's a goal! In the 16th minute, Jamison Rayleigh with a penalty, and that makes it 2 for Flower City and 0 for Niagara 18-12. All set up by Thomas Najee, making a good run, move in the box and tripped from behind. Here's the penalty again, and Jamison sends Provenzano the wrong way. Easy as pie, and it's 2-0 to Flower City. And this scoreline is important. We'll get to that in a little while when we go over the standings in the Great Lakes Conference. 4 teams make the playoffs, and right now Union has a -6 goal difference, so they would love to pile on the goals here if they can to get back into a positive position. They're fighting for a spot between Cleveland and the Michigan Rangers. Both those teams will come to the Rochester Community Sports Complex next week. And Najee is called for offsides as he came back for the ball before trying to feed it forward. And there's the penalty again, and really sends Provenzano the wrong way. First goal of the season for Jamison Rayleigh. Niagara still yet to really challenge Suzuki in the Flower City goal. Again, it's a learning process for new teams, as Union found out 2 years ago when they joined NISA. They had a very tough season. They won only 3 matches. When a new team comes in, it often takes a little bit of time to get used to the style of playing, especially these players, like all from Canada, playing many of them in the League One Ontario. So it's a different level of play here in the NPSL. Ball played up for Lagamba. Ball off the outside for Curtis. Curtis playing it back. There's the ball inside. All alone is out hit in the 6 yard, around the 6 yard box, and his header goes over the top. Boy, he was wide open. No one within 3 yards of him. Somebody missed the assignment there. There's the ball played in. Look at Almeida looking for the ball. Ball played back, and then it's going to be played in. And they forgot all about Rodrigo, the league scorer. Here comes Najee inside the box. Being forced back. Sapansky playing it in. Headed clear. Back for Lagamba. Flower City all over Niagara right now. Leading 2-0, looking for more. Rice for Vitali. Vitali playing it in. And cleared away. Still Union though. Good play by Najee to win it. Rayleigh up there and just played out into touch safely for a throw. 19th minute, it's Flower City 2, Niagara 0. Sapansky. Ray lets that ball go. Now he gets it back. Flower City working very well inside. The shot in by Rice. Big save by Provenzano. Corner for Flower City. Flower City playing some great one-touch football. Rayleigh there, just one touch there for Rice. Rice playing it inside. There's the spin move. Actually, that is Rice on the shot. It was not the spin. Here's Najee with the ball, playing it in. And it's cleared out by Niagara. See if they can break here. Vega comes up to try to slow down Jordale Byers. Haven't called his name yet this game. Here in the 20th minute. The College ID Recruiting Clinic coming up. Saturday, July 13th, 2024 at Nazareth University, 12 noon. All local colleges will be there, so for all the young men who want to, I believe the women as well, want to see if they have the muster to play collegiate soccer locally, go check it out. Coming up on July 13th. There's ball free in the far side. Played inside for Najee. Najee with a nice back heel. There's a shot in and a goal. What a goal! Golazo! For Flower City Union, it's Ryan Curtis, the veteran, with his 3rd goal of the season and a beautiful assist by Thomas Najee in the 21st minute. And it makes it Flower City 3 and Niagara 0. Look at this beautiful build-up here. Ball played in, Najee, little back heel, and Curtis with the left foot beats Provenzano to his left side to make it 3-0. Goal number 3 on the season for Najee, also for Curtis. First assist for Najee, I believe. So it's 3-0, and Niagara coach Lucio Iannero having a discussion with the 4th official for some reason, not sure why. Flower City in total command here, leading by 3-0.
Ryan Curtis.
So again, Roberts Wesleyan to Roberts Wesleyan. Suzuki comes forward and gets a touch, playing it forward.
21st,
but it's won by Niagara. Turn there by Ezekiel Glasgow, and haven't called his name much so far tonight. And here he is again on the ball. We have 2 Ezekiels for Niagara, Ezekiel Leonis, number 7, and Ezekiel Glasgow, number 14. And here is Leonis for Husseini. Husseini runs it down into the corner and played out for a throw. Niagara's first sustained attack in this match, midway through the first half. And Sapansky will play it safely out, so Niagara with their first corner of the match. See what they can do on the set piece here. It's going to be Dylan Corredor to go and take the corner. Number 18. It's going to be an outswinger with the right foot. Union putting 8 in the box plus Suzuki. Here comes the corner. Looks like a good one and headed clear. Rice now playing it off to the far side. Vega trying to run onto it, but it's saved in. And with Vega winning the ball, but they're going to say he handled it. So it'll be a free kick, basically pretty much a corner kick opportunity for Niagara. Ball right by the corner flag. It'll be a free kick. Referee saying you got to come back. Stepanski was adjusting his foot gear there. Referee doesn't have that magic foam that they use to mark off 10 yards, but you can pretty much see with all the different types of lines we have here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. There's lacrosse lines, there's football lines, and there's soccer lines. Very much a multi-purpose stadium. There's the ball inside and cleared out and booted away by Vitale. Carpino going back to get it. Carpino playing it forward and gets it back from Leonis. Byers. Crossfield pass, and not really to anybody in particular. And Husseini goes down. Didn't really see a foul. It looked like he tripped on his own feet, but referee's going to give the free kick. He's closer to it than I am. 24th minute. Union leads 3-0. In the Copa America, it's still US 1, Panama 1. But there's a VAR check going on right now for a possible Panama penalty. Free kick for Corridor. Just a one-man wall for Flower City. Suzuki looking right into the sun. There's the ball in and headed out. It'll be another corner kick for Niagara. Union playing it safe there, just clearing it away. Flower City leads it 3-0. Goals from Najee in the 3rd minute, Rayleigh on a penalty in the 16th, and Ryan Curtis in the 21st. Ball driven in this time and cleared away. Najee has it, and a nice little over-the-top flick. Maybe a chance for a break here. Rice trying to make room to play the ball forward and does so. Can Maito run onto it? No, he can't. Good tracking back there by Carpino. Check that. That is Xavier Cabarra-Perry running back to break that play up. Ball will go out. Another throw in for Niagara. Flower City will be back home on Sunday at 5 o'clock, taking on the Erie Commodores. That's after the women take on Steel City at 2. So be sure to come out for the doubleheader here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. It'll be a nice day for soccer. There's a shot in, first shot of the game by Niagara, by Rajabu Husseini, and he shoots it wide to the right. Good opportunity, though. He had a look at the box, but couldn't put it on frame. That's the first goal kick of the game for Flower City, and now it's saying the ball was rolling. Referee's going to make him take it again. Stepanski playing it back for Suzuki. Another Japanese player on the bench for Flower City is Ishu Nishizono, who went to MCC. That's actually how we got Kodai Suzuki, through Nishizono. Provenzano gets the back pass, but ball not cleared out. Obviously really showing some skill. Najee just really having a day of it. And what a goal! Golazo! Golazo! Take him out! Thomas Najee! Big strike from 25 yards. No chance for Provenzano. Najee with the brace in the 26th minute, 27th minute we'll give it as. And that is his 3rd goal of the season. And it's 4-0. And Tomas gets a little shoe shine. Najee just controlled it there. Turn and just left alone. Bam! Right into the upper corner. And he says, thank you very much. So Flower City leads it by 4-0. Najee with the goal. It is how it's pronounced, by the way. It's the Hungarian pronunciation. He did tell me that himself, by the way. Provenzano just plays it and it goes into touch, throw in for Flower City. Flower City showing a lot of skill on the ball tonight. Some beautiful passing, some beautiful teamwork. GM Casey Kalin told me before the match that this was the strongest 11 that Flower City's been able to put out for a match. And he's looking forward to playing some of the top flight teams in the league with this lineup, and I can't blame him. They've looked very impressive tonight so far. Free kick for the visitors. That's going to be cut out easily by Jameson Raley. Najee tried to play that ball forward, but it's intercepted. Niagara trying to get something going here with Leonis. And he had it stripped by Raley. 4-on-4 potentially here for Flower City. Najee spinning, twisting, turning. There gets the cross in, and it's to nobody in particular. A little too much gas on that one. So it'll be a goal kick for Niagara. And in the U.S.-Panama match, the decision was no penalty, so it's still U.S. 1, Panama 1. Again, the United States playing a man down with Tim Weah being red carded in the 18th minute. U.S. will play Uruguay on Monday night at 9 o'clock, Panama against Bolivia. Top two teams make it through to the knockout stage and will face either Brazil or Colombia. Monumental task. The U.S. has to get by this match first. We throw in for Niagara. 30 minutes gone here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Andy Battisti, WYSL Radio Sports Director and the host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest running soccer radio show. Now in our 31st year on the air. We just celebrated our 30th anniversary. You can hear us Mondays at 6:30 p.m. on WYSL, 1040 a.m., 92.1 and 95.5 FM, and live on the web at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. We'll certainly have Flower City interviews for coming up on Monday's show, getting you ready for the two matches next week. Tuesday, Michigan Rangers come into town in the last game of the season on July 6th. Cleveland SC, one of the longtime rivals of the Rochester Lancers when they played in the NPSL. They'll be coming in for a match that could be deciding a playoff berth. Curtis and Carpino puts it out. And we're going to have a stoppage here. Not sure what's going on. If he's going to stop and have a little conversation. Looks like there's going to be a booking. Looks like number 19, Josh Alquoli, is going to get shown the yellow card. He's got the card in hand. I haven't seen him actually present it yet. I think he did get it, though. That would be in the 32nd minute. Must have been something off the ball. I didn't actually see what happened. It'll be a throw-in now for Flower City. Raley playing it back. There's Curtis. Curtis keeping possession, plays it back. Cross in and a little too high for Almeida, and Provenzano with the catch. Provenzano has kept this score line as it is. He could be easily 6 or 7-0. Provenzano's made a couple of really good saves on some point-blank efforts by Flower City. Flower City's just a step quicker to the ball than Niagara. Here's Rice. Rice again. Looking for somebody. Finds Antonio Lagamba. Sapansky. Plays it up with the left foot over the top. Raley looks to potentially play it through, but it says goes back to Lagamba and now Vega. Lagamba again. Raley trying to play it up for Almeida. Almeida wins the ball, streaking into the penalty area. Two players on him. Crosses in, nobody there. Vitali, can he get onto it? He's got the ball on the edge of the area, has to play it back. Sapansky. Flower City on the attack. Now ball chipped in, and it's offsides. Good step up there by the Niagara back line, and Almeida caught off sides. 33rd minute, 34th minute now as Flower City leads it by 4-0. Vega controls with the chest. Bothered by Akoli, who's already been booked. He's got to watch himself. Free kick for Flower City. Rayleigh playing it for Vega. Curtis tries to return it to Vega, but it's blocked, and Curtis gets it back. He's forced backwards. And he'll take the safe route, go all the way back to Kodai Suzuki. Really hasn't had much to do in this match. Suzuki finds Jacob Vitali all by himself. Now he's challenged there by number 9, Rajabu Husseini. Naji, who has 2 goals on the game. 2 beautiful goals, if I must say. First one chipped over the keeper after controlling with the right foot, and the second one a blast into the upper 90 from about 25 yards out. Vega, one touch pass forward. Almeida trying to run onto it, and he can't do it. It's going to be a foul called, actually, on Almeida. As looks like that's Steven Carpino on the deck. Still down over on that far side. So we have this opportunity right now in the Great Lakes Division. Steel City leads the way with 6 wins and 2 draws. They've already beaten Flower City twice the first 2 games of the year, but Flower City again did not have the lineup that they have currently. So Steel City's on 20 points. They look really good for a playoff spot. I believe they actually may have already clinched a playoff spot. Akron City sits in 2nd place on 15 points with 7 matches played, 5 wins and 2 losses. Cleveland moved into the 3rd spot. They're also on 15 points with 8 matches played. They beat Erie last night, come from behind, win 3-2. I'll give you the rest of the information in just a moment as Niagara goes on the attack. Corridor. And he can't find a way through the Flower City defense. Vega. Rayleigh back to Vega again. Vega chipping it up for Dylan Rice. Rice playing it forward, and good tackle and defensive play there by Ezekiel Glasgow, or Najee would have been off to the races. And another foul called behind the play, free kick for Niagara. So Michigan Rangers sit in 4th place. They have just played 6 matches, though. They have 12 points, 4 wins, 2 draws. Flower City sitting in 5th place with 9 points. They win tonight, they'll go to 12, but they'll still be behind Michigan on goal difference. But again, those 2 teams will play next Tuesday in a very important match starting at 7 p.m. here at the downtown soccer stadium, Rochester Community Sports Complex. Erie sits on 8 points from 7 matches, and they'll play here on Sunday at 5 o'clock. And then Southern Indiana and Niagara each have 1 point at the bottom of the table. So again, the top 4 teams will go through to the playoffs. Here comes Union with Najee streaking forward. Najee playing it across, good ball. There's a shot in, and a big save by Provenzano to tip it over for a corner. Najee looked like a locomotive coming down there. But here's the play again. Najee streaking down that left side. And a beautiful touch pass right into the path. And the shot in, and Provenzano with his big hand punches it over. So once again, Flower City will take the short corner. They've done that throughout the match on their corner kicks. There's the chip in, and it's got to be run back and grabbed by somebody. Flower City trying to control, and they do. Rice is offsides. Just one step ahead of the defenders. So it'll be a free kick. And the 39th minute as Flower City leads it 4-0 over Niagara. Some important matches coming up in the league this weekend, and the biggest one is going to be Friday night, tomorrow. Cleveland will host Michigan, numbers 3 and 4 in the standings. A match that will certainly have ramifications for Flower City. I think they probably want to see a tie in that match. Might be the best result. And then Michigan will go to Steel City on Sunday. Very important match there. So Michigan's season will probably be decided by the next 3 matches. They have Cleveland, Steel City, and Flower City. Corridor. And that's cut out by Vega. Flower City defense very solid in this game. Really snuffed out practically every opportunity for Niagara. Again, Suzuki really has not been tested. That ball played over the top into a lot of space for Curtis. Curtis trying to break into the area. Does so. Curtis still with it. Curtis still with it. And it goes all the way out. It's going to be a corner. Curtis just kept going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. And finally, Provenzano just had to tip it over the line for a corner kick. We'll see if Union decides to do the short corner once again. Looks like that's going to be the case. They're going to bring Rice and Lagamba over to the corner flag. As we're in the 40th minute and a 4-0 lead for Flower City. There is the short corner. This time playing it up for Rice. Rice trying to control. Has it with a couple players on him. Back to Lagamba. Curtis. Curtis trying to move forward. Lagamba trying to play, and it comes off of a Niagara player. It'll be a throw for Flower City. 40th minute. And Union up by 4-0. Nice trap there by Thomas Nagy. And that's going to be another throw for Flower City. Back to Ferguson. They hasn't seen many touches in the last number of minutes. And neither has Suzuki. He's got a chance to play it forward. Does so for Alex Vega. Rayleigh. Lagamba. Sapansky. Back for Ferguson. Niagara trying to press here, but Flower City just too quick with their passes right now. Flower City trying to open up Niagara here and potentially go over the top again. That's where they've had the most success. And here's Rodrigo Almeida, a Portuguese star for Flower City, still leading the score with 4 goals. And Niagara winning the ball and playing it up. Ferguson trying to run onto it, and he does so. Came off an arm of Jordale Byers, but no call. Byers fighting with Ferguson, the 2 Canadians, and Ferguson wins the battle. Suzuki says, calm down, guys. Sapansky for Vitali. Vitali playing it long. And Wynn caught that one a little bit. The ball breaks free and just booted anywhere there into touch. So Niagara with the throw in right in front of the 4th official. Gahan will take the throw. And he gets it back. Now played up the touchline. Sapansky. They let that roll down, and he's actually going to play the ball before it goes out for a goal kick. Suzuki for Vega. 43rd minute. Well, so we'll get one more, I think, before halftime. Curtis on that far right side. Rayleigh. Looking for a runner here, potentially. There's a nice ball inside. There's a shot, another save by Provenzano. Yeah, a little collision there in the box. Hopefully both the players are okay. There's the scene again. Was he going to go inside or out? He decided to go outside. Curtis running into the area. And Provenzano once again making the save. Looks like it's going to be assistance for Steven Carpino. Trainer coming out to check on Mr. Carpino, and Panama has taken the lead against the United States, 2-1. Disaster for the U.S. in the 86th minute. The Panamanians lead 2-1. And things don't look good for the United States right now. The U.S. would still have the advantage over Panama on goal difference, but they'll have a much tougher third game against Uruguay. Panama will play Bolivia, probably the weakest team in the group. U.S. There's going to be a lot of questions asked with that red card to Tim Weah in the 18th minute. U.S. having to play down a man for practically the entire match. Finally, the Panamanians, in the 83rd minute, Jose Fallardo with the goal, making it 2-1. Carpino still getting attention. Looks like he might have pulled something. Of course, we'll have some stoppage time here as we move toward the 45th minute. And Carpino looks like he's going to have to be replaced. They might wait till halftime potentially, but it looks like he's really struggling. He's having trouble. Now he's actually loosening his boot. Yeah, he's definitely good. I think we're going to be seeing the last of Mr. Carpino. We hope he's okay. By the way, Niagara only has 3 field subs available, plus the substitute goalie. Fans giving Steven Carpino a nice round of applause as he comes off, being helped by the trainer. I think Niagara will probably play with 10 men until halftime, since we're getting down to the halftime. We haven't seen a indication of how much stoppage time there's going to be in the first half. Niagara coach Lucio Aniero giving some instructions to his players. And referee saying we better get on with things here. Again, no word yet on how much stoppage time. It's got to be at least 3 or 4 minutes, I would think, because that took some time. Here's the corner played in. Ball breaks free and cleared out. Niagara tries to break out here, but Antonio Lagamba with a nice play. He might have handled it, but got away with it. And now Ferguson. And Sapansky. Still no indication of stoppage time, so we'll be surprised as you are when the whistle blows for halftime. There's ball played in and an offside call on Rodrigo Almeida. Ball played quickly by Niagara. Here's Leonis. Leonis loses out. We're giving right back to 18-12. Husseini. Husseini double team, tries to get around his man, goes down, free kick. Husseini with some burst of speed there, getting around both Almeida and Vitali. And now we have a red card in the U.S. match, goes to Panama, so now both teams playing with 10 men. It's going to be too little too late, though, for the U.S. They need a goal to equalize in that match. Vitali booms it upfield, and that's going to be the last play of the first half. Great first half for Flower City Union as they got on the board early through a beautiful chip goal by Thomas Nagy, assisted by Nathan Ferguson in the 3rd minute. Then the 16th, it was Jamison Raley on a penalty after Ryan Curtis was taken down. Curtis then scored a goal in the 21st, assisted by Najee, and then Najee with a 25-yard blast into the upper 90 in the 27th minute to make the score Flower City Union 4 and Niagara 18-12 nil at halftime. We'll take a break and we'll come back for the second half of action here from the Rochester Community Sports Complex here in downtown Rochester. Stay tuned for the second half.
Stands are mattered during the half. Feel free to visit Stranger Party Day. Right up here in section 112. No spectators serving alcohol in the action zone for a year featuring the Flower City Rocker. No products, water. That's here tonight. Underneath the scoreboard, you will find Nancy.
And back at the Rochester Community Sports Complex here in downtown Rochester, New York. Flower City Union leads at 4-0 at the break. Still waiting for Niagara to come out of the locker room. A little extra time. Fortunately, you get some bad news. Panama defeats the United States in the Copa America 2-1. U.S. still in second place ahead of Panama on goal difference. However, Uruguay has the match against the United States on Monday. Panama against Bolivia, much easier opponent for Panama. It looks like the U.S. will have to beat Uruguay in order to make the Copa America round of 8. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if there's any substitutions for Flower City. I believe there's at least one. Jacob McGinnis looks like he has come into the game for Flower City. Not sure who has sat down yet. Actually, Jacob's not going back to the bench. It's kind of, we've got 10 players out there, so McGinnis just getting some touches in. I think the referee is going over, one of the referees going over saying, where's the opposition? Here they come. The player out there right now is Stephen Carpino, but he will be replaced as he was injured right at the end of the first half. So it looks like there has been a change, I believe, for Flower City. It looks like Matt Bamford has come into the game, number 6. He was scheduled to start, but then there was a late change in the starting lineup. Niagara coming back onto the pitch. So Matt Bamford's into the game. Let's see who came out for Flower City. Actually, I think McGinnis is coming in. So we'll see who is sat down for Flower City at the start of the second half. Ryan Curtis still out there. Niagara taking their time coming back. Almeida still in the game. This is Najee and Rice. So Ferguson will move out to the left back position. And Vega will be on the right side. I believe Sapansky has exited for Flower City. So that's a 45th minute substitution, and also Jacob McGinnis is in the game for the home side. And we'll see who has sat down. I believe it might be Antonio Lagamba who has come out. We will confirm that. And we'll see who the substitution is for Niagara, as, again, Stephen Carpino has out due to injury. It's going to be number 3, Xavier Cabada Perry, already in the game. Glasgow I see out there. Aliu is out there as well. Ezekiel Leonis is back on the field, as is Rajabi Husseini. Jordi Albayers. Dylan Corridor is there as well. And now I think they're going to make the substitution. It's going to be number 20, Mike Sweetman, will come into the game for Niagara, and he'll replace Steven Carpino. See if he plays that back position that Carpino was playing. Looks like he probably will. Here he comes. Still waiting to get the second half underway here. And as Niagara a little extra time. I'm sure that Coach Lucio Iannero has got some extra time with the team, trying to see how they can come back from this 4-0 deficit. And here we go in the second half. Flower City moving from left to right in their multicolored lilac and purple uniforms and shorts, white socks. Niagara in their black strip with gold numerals. Ferguson playing it up the line. There's a quick run by Najee. Najee catching the keeper out. Najee looking for a runner here in the middle. Najee playing it inside. Shot just wide of the mark by Rodrigo Almeida. And fans appreciating that initial attack by Flower City is Najee with a great run. He's been all over the field tonight. He's got 2 goals and an assist on the game. Definitely leading candidate for man of the match. So actually Rice has moved back into a midfield position, and Almeida has now come forward into the striker spot. Oh, nice move there by Curtis, but he just couldn't control it.
On the pitch in the second half for Flower City Union, number 18, Jacob McGinnis.
So is McGinnis trying to win the ball, goes for...
And on the pitch for the second half for Niagara 18-12, number
Vega.
20, Mike Sweeten.
Ball played up. Aliu for Byers. And played out for a throw-in. Corridor plays it forward, and Matt Bamford playing the center back position as he has done much of this season, makes the play. Rice for Curtis, and Curtis loses the ball but gets it back. It's so important in the modern game. When a player loses the ball, they immediately try to get it back. Sapansky on the far side. So he's still in the ball game. I think Jamison Rayleigh is the player who went out. And I believe Jacob Vitale is also sat down for Flower City. So I'll give you the lineups in just a moment where Rice makes the move forward. Can Rice take the shot? Does so, and well wide of the mark. So for Flower City, it's Kodai Suzuki in goal with Nathan Ferguson, Matt Bamford, and Alex Vega in the back. Midfield is Tristan Sapansky, Ryan Curtis, Antonio Agamba, Dylan Rice, and the front runners are Thomas Najee and Rodrigo Almeida. For Niagara 18-12, it's Carson Provenzano in goal. It's an excellent match so far. Jason Gahan, Xavier Cabrera-Perry, Ezekiel Glasgow, and Mike Sweeten in the back. Rilwan Aliu, Dylan Corridor, and Ezekiel Leonis in the midfield, and Rajabu Husseini, Josh Akoli, and Jordell Byers up top. McGinnis playing it up, and Najee couldn't get a foot to that one. It goes to Provenzano. Boys grades 9-12 can go to the College ID Recruiting Clinic at Nazareth University on July 13th. All the local collegiate schools will be there. All played, nice 1-2, and a good defensive play taken by Ezekiel Glasgow. Flower City's been very tight on the ball in this match. The passing been very crisp, and they've been pressing very well. And consequently, they have a 4-0 lead. Flower City with the throw-in. Flower City back in action on Sunday. Doubleheader here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Women play Steel City at 2, and then the men will take on Erie Commodores at 5. Flower City finishing up with 4 straight matches at home as they look to make the playoffs for a second straight season. They do control their own destiny at this point. Gamba wins the ball. There's a shot and 3 points. Well wide of the mark there. 50th minute, Flower City up by 4 goals to 0. Thomas Najee, Jameson Rayleigh, Ryan Curtis, and Najee again with the brace, with the goals for Flower City. Beautiful night here in Rochester. If I haven't told you that, it's about 69 degrees. Slight breeze now in the back of Flower City. Much better than last night where we had rain and a very wet surface, which really played havoc for both the women of Flower City 1872 and FC Buffalo. But tonight the pitch in much better condition. The passes are weighted perfectly. And here comes Flower City in the attack. Almeida looking for the ball. It still breaks free. Still dangerous for Flower City. They go down in the box. No call. And Niagara tries to break out with it, but it's won back by Union. Vega. Here's Curtis. Curtis plays the ball up the line. Nice weighted pass for Rice. And played out by Corridor for a throw-in. So we're into the 52nd minute. 4-0. It's Flower City and offsides. Sweetman with a smart play there, just stood there, and Ryan Curtis just ran past him and ran into an offside position. Sweetman, the left footer, playing at the left back spot. Had to come in for Steven Carpino, who was injured late in the first half. Curtis goes with a nice move around Sweetman. Curtis to the byline, little chip into the area. How about a header, free header, and put over the top. What an opportunity there for Flower City. Dylan Rice. Free header from 5 yards out. Here's the play again. Ball played out to Curtis. Curtis with a nice move around Sweetman. Nice little deft chip into the area. And Rice all by himself at the 6-yard box. Just could not get the ball down. Back to live action. Matt Bamford from Pittsford. Went to Pittsford Mendon and is a graduate of Nazareth University, we just mentioned, who hosted that clinic for boys grades 9 to 12 on July 13th. Almeida still with it. Nice move around one man in the middle. Turning, Almeida in the area, goes down, another penalty. Nope, they say no penalty. Looked like the referee pointed to the spot and then changed his mind. Wow. Just some beautiful passing by Flower City, and Almeida was right on the doorstep and it looked like he got fouled. But the referee says, get up. Vega playing it forward and a little too far for Najee. Again, the referee was right there on the spot, but he didn't call for the spot kick. Aliu, Jacob Galen, plays it back. Sweetman, second half substitute, plays it up. Sweetman again, chips it into the area, and nobody there but Kodai Suzuki for Flower City. Bamford. Ball played forward now. Najee's in. Najee looking for the hat trick. Najee stopped well by Xavier Cabada Perry. A nice square ball. Ball played up for Curtis. Sweetman right there, and Sweetman will just knock it into touch. Let's mention Jacob McGinnis. He's from Brighton. He's a senior at my alma mater, St. John Fisher. Also went to Brighton High School, where Dave Sarakin, former U.S. coach, went. Almeida, they just shot it by Curtis just over the top. A lot of power on that one, but just couldn't get it down. Here's that scene again. There's the ball in. Almeida right there. Boy, that sure looked like a penalty to me, but I'm up here and the referee's down there and he's much closer than I am. It's still 4-0 to Flower City in the 56th minute. Vega gets a touch in. Rice tries to get on it, but it's won by Corredor, but now Alagamba. Bamford goes into the offensive end. Vega holding, plays it square, gets it back. Now double teamed and loses the ball. Byers for Husseini. Husseini with some space here, but that's a poor ball, and Ferguson easily gobbles that one up. Suzuki forward. Lipinski, Dylan Rice. Najee back to Rice. Back to Najee. Hungarian moving it forward for Lagamba, the Italian. Very international lineup for Flower City. We've got 2 Japanese players, Portuguese, Hungarian, Italian, and Canadian too, for that matter. And Panamanian. I'm sure Alex Vega is going to be celebrating tonight as Panama knocked off the United States earlier in the Copa America by 2-1. Sapansky on the far side, playing it up for Almeida. Almeida gets around his man and trying to shepherd it out, and doing very well and getting the job done is Xavier Cabada Perry for a goal kick. Got the dogs here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex tonight. It's pups at the pitch. And the hot dogs are flying off the shelves. Nearly a steal. It is a steal. Playing in is Almeida. Can he get onto it? No, he can't. Niagara playing with fire there as the ball was played short, and Rice and Almeida were right on top of those passes. Nearly were able to break in, but just one touch too many for Almeida. Gonzalo will clear it, but only as far as Ryan Curtis gets it to Najee, squares it for Rice. Rice takes the shot, comes off the back of Almeida, and he's down in the area. And the referee's going to stop play here. There's a potential we have 2 players down, 1 for each team. Rice took that shot and hit Almeida right in the back of the head. Not sure what happened to the Niagara 18-12 player. So this break we have. Remind everyone that Sunday it's a doubleheader here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Women will take on Steel City, the top team in the league. And by the way, there is the 2023 NISA Champions banner that was put up just today by Casey Catlin, honoring the NISA champions from last season. An incredible run. Flower City Union qualifying as the 6th seed, and they beat the 3 seed, the 1 seed, and the 2 seed, all on the road to take home the NISA championship. Looks like that was Xavier Cabada Perry who was down. Referee will give the ball back to Niagara, and here we go. Vegas steps up on Jordale Byers and wins the throw-in. Vegas still with the looking to throw it in, finally does so. Rice goes down in a heap. Referee says nothing. Byers gets pushed down from the back, and that's going to be a free kick and a booking for Alex Vega. That seems a little harsh. Not sure why that's a yellow card, but again, I'm not the referee. So Alex Vega will go in the referee's book. Actually, I don't think they have a book anymore. It's just they write on the card itself. Used to be a book. Especially when Confucius was the referee in that Monty Python skit back in the day. So it'll be a free kick for Dylan Corredor of Niagara. And they will try to get on the board. And they've scored just 1 goal this season. That was against Steel City. Ironically enough, the best team in the league, in the division. So back heel, and Vega will play it out for a corner. So first corner of the second half goes to 18-12. Jordan Sullivan talking to the assistant referee as to why that was a yellow card. It seemed very harsh, like I said. Ball played in the area and cleared out by Flower City, only as far as Sweetman. Sweetman moves the ball to Dylan Rice. Nice move by Rice. Off to the near side or far side, forward Sapansky. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Almeida looking to control the ball, nearly lost it. Getting bothered there, and finally has to play it back for Bamford. McGinnis playing it forward, looking for Sapansky on the overlap, and Tristan brings the ball down. Tristan trying to make a move around his man, playing it back. Lagamba, there's the shot in, and saved again by Provenzano, and Dylan Rice frustrated one more time. He looks to get on the board here. Rice has 3 goals on the season. It's going to be a throw for Niagara. Again, Provenzano has kept this match somewhat respectable. He's made some big saves to shut down some of the Flower City attacks. He's taken some very, very good goals to beat him. 1 penalty, and the 2 goals by Najee were just incredible goals. And then Najee setting up Ryan Curtis. Now 3 substitutions for Flower City. Jordan Miller will come in from Kingston, Jamaica. Number 77, Andrew O'Neill from Fairport, who went to McQuaid and is going to West Virginia. And number 5, Sujan Rajamohan from Spencerport, and goes to Damon. Here comes Curtis downfield. Curtis gets a shot off, and once again Provenzano with the save. And it'll be a corner for Flower City. See if they hold the substitutions till after the corner kick. Provenzano with a kick save on Ryan Curtis. And Najee will go over to take the corner, and again, Flower City will likely play this one short for most of the matches. Lagamba's over there with Najee. Lagamba, Najee, there's a little space. Najee into the area. Najee's going to rip one, and it's well off the mark. And he knew it too. Now we'll have the substitutions in the 63rd minute. So again, Sujan Rajamohan. Now the referee's going to hold the substitution. Not sure what they're waiting for here. Okay, there we go. Andrew O'Neill into the game. And Ryan Curtis will sit down. Curtis with a goal on the game. Comes the second substitution. And Rajamohan will come in. And Tristan Sapansky, who had a nice game. Again, wasn't supposed to start, but he did, and had a great job. And finally, number 14, Jordan Miller, graduate of Bucknell University, replaces Thomas Najee, who really lit up the lights tonight here at the downtown Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester. 2 goals and an assist for Thomas Najee.
And number 14, Jordan Miller. And number 77, Andrew O'Neill.
So Andrew O'Neill and Jordan Miller will go up top. Here comes Flower City again to the byline. Cross comes in, and it's going to be a goal kick. So Najee is out for Miller, number 14. Ryan Curtis sits down. And Andrew O'Neill in. And let's see where Sujan Rajamohan goes. And his brother actually also plays for Flower City, Ajan Rajamohan. He is not in the lineup tonight, though. Ball played up looking for Miller. Comes off of Lagamba. Rice for O'Neill, gets his first touch. O'Neill playing it inside, and it's cut out by Niagara. And O'Neal wins it back and keeps it in play. Good play by O'Neal. Almeida looking for some space, gets a chance to get the crossing with the left foot, and we have another corner for Flower City. Their 7th corner overall, the 65th minute. As we get on the board here in the second half, as Carson Provenzano has done a great job keeping a clean sheet in the second half. So we have 5 subs now for Flower City. Rice with the corner, far side. Provenzano gets it and goes down. I hope he's okay. And referee going to stop play here just to make sure. You get a bump in the back a little bit there. Praveen Kanan is the substitute goalkeeper, and he is taking off his warm-up. Goalkeepers are tough, though. They don't want to come on, especially Provenzano's had such a good match. He's the captain of this team. He wants to stay in there for the whole 90 minutes plus. There's the goal kick, comes off of Vega. O'Neal gets bumped, free kick for Flower City. Sweetman showing his dribbling skills with nobody marking him. Well played back for Bamford. And back for Kodai Suzuki. Niagara really had just one look at Suzuki. It was early on in the first half with Rajabu Husani has shot that went wide of the mark. That's really been their only chance of the game. Again, they've struggled offensively all season with just the one goal in their 7 matches. Sani on that far side. McGinnis picks it up and he goes down. Niagara winning the ball back. Flower City trying to recover. Sweetman. Sweetman still moving forward. Sweetman inside. There's a weak shot in Suzuki. I guess they would call it his first save of the game on Ruwan Ayu. So we're going to have a substitution for Niagara. And it's going to be number 13, and maybe one of the best names of any soccer player I have ever had. I remember Lucky Musana, who played for Harrisburg City Islanders back in the day. Well, coming into the match is going to be number 13, Marvelous Drumps. I couldn't make that up if I tried. From St. Catharines, Ontario, he will be coming in, number 13. He's got long pants on, which I don't know why he's got the long pants. That's unusual. Miller trying to control here and does so. Miller playing it up. Getting a shot in, and another save by Provenzano. I tell you, he's definitely been Niagara's man of the match. He has really come up with the big stops. And again, any of the 4 goals were for his fault. Here comes that scene again. Miller laying it off. A shot in, and Provenzano parries it away. O'Neal right on the doorstep. Corner now for Flower City. Dylan Rice, take a long one this time. Cleared out. Shot in by McGinnis, tipped, and just wide of the mark. Almost like a hockey goal attempt there. As ball was shot in by McGinnis, and it was Almeida, I think, got a foot to it and redirected it, but it went wide of the goal. Now we'll have that substitution. See who comes out for Niagara. Still no sign of anybody coming off the pitch. Okay, let me count these players here. 3. Okay, there's 10. Somebody went off. I'm not sure who it was. Header there by Vega, goes all the way back to Provenzano. So Marvelous will be on that right side. Might have been number 9, Rajabu Hussaini, who came out. That's what position he was in earlier.
Pitch for Niagara 18-12. Number 13, Marvelous Throw.
There's 2 subs now for Niagara. They have 1 more available tonight. That'd be Tyler Montague. Vega, and there's an offside flag up on Almeida. This will be a free kick for Niagara in the 70th minute. Moving into the 71st minute, and still it's a 4-0 lead for Flower City Union. Union winning the ball back, Rice. Rice continuing forward, Rice playing it up, Almeida in the area, Almeida, shot over the top by Almeida. And he lifts his shirt up in disgust. He knew he should have had that one. That should have been number 5 for Flower City, but great ball in, and Rice broke through the tackle of Aquoli. All that space, playing it off, perfectly weighted ball for Almeida, comes into the area, tries to put it in with his right foot, the outside of his right foot, and over the top. Okay. Union once again in the attack. Ball up is Marvelous. Playing it forward to no one in particular. Bamford to run back and get it back to Suzuki. Vega. Lagamba. Lagamba, by the way, the assistant coach for Flower City 1872 women, and they'll be in action on Sunday against Steel City, who are the top team in the UWS Iron Division. Actually, second now to FC Buffalo after the match on Wednesday. 2 more subs coming in for Flower City. Damon Almazan, who started most of the matches this season for Union. He'll be coming in. He had a goal against Steel City. Actually, against Akron, check that. Here's Miller. Miller with a nice turn of speed. Miller still with it. Miller tries to make room for a shot, tries to chip it over, and puts it wide of the mark. Now we'll have the subs. Ishu Nikizono from Kashoshima, Japan will come into the game, as will Damon Almazan, formerly of Chicago House, currently playing for the Empire Strikers in the MASL. So this was substitutions in the 73rd minute. So Nishizono in and Almazan in. Rodrigo Almeida sits down and Alex Vega will take a seat.
Checking in for Flower City in the 72nd minute. Number 7, Ishu Nishizono.
Nishizono will play the right back position, and Almazan will move into the center of midfield. That'll be the last of the substitutions for Flower City. They get 7. You get 7 in an NPSL match. Niagara has 1 more to make for their 3 available field subs. Sweetman plays it up and cut out nicely by Nishizono, but going down in a heap is Sweetman. He looks like he has a shoulder injury. Grabbing that right shoulder, and that is really painful. So both players for Niagara 1812 at the left back position have suffered injuries tonight. Earlier on, it was Steven Carpino went off with a leg injury. Now Mike Sweetman, who was a substitute, there'll be a yellow card for Nishizono, given in the 74th minute. Second yellow card for Flower City. Alex Vega picked one up earlier, but he is out of the match. Hopefully this is not a separated shoulder. That is a terrible, painful injury if that's the case. So it's 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Actually 16 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Yes, I was a math major. Mike Sweetman getting treatment on the sideline. Remind everybody that Flower City Union will be home for 3 more home matches, looking to make it into the playoffs. Home on Sunday at 5 against Erie, Then next Tuesday against Michigan, and the final match of the season against Cleveland SC on Saturday. That one will start at 6 o'clock. Flower City sweeps those. They will go to 21 points on the season, and they would make the playoffs if that is the case. So it's all in the hands of Flower City. The top 4 teams in the Great Lakes Conference make the playoffs. See if Sweetman can stay in. I wouldn't think so. They do have one more sub if they want to make it, but like Sweetman's going to try to gut it out. Tyler Montague, who is also a defender, could come in potentially, but it's going to be a free kick for the visitors from Niagara. Aliu plays it. Kabata Perry. Long ball cross field. O'Neal intercepts and cleared away. Up toward Jacob Miller. Chance here for Union to break again. Rice to the near side. Oh, and overrunning the ball is Raja Mohan, but he gets it back. And it'll be a throw. 15 minutes to go. Flower City continues to lead by 4-0. Rice gets a header to Raja Mohan up for Miller. And it's going to be put into touch as the ball was going to go out for a corner. So he's still favoring that shoulder. Hopefully it'll be okay. And back for Nathan Ferguson. Started the game at center back, now playing the left back position with Matt Bamford, the regular center back for Flower City, coming in the second half. Ishizono lays it up. Almazan with his first touch. Very tricky player. A lot of skill on the ball. Definitely have to have that when you're playing indoors in the MASL. Played for Utica City for a couple of years before being traded. Joliet, Illinois. And referee says play on. Magamba, he's going to take a strike from outside, and it's well wide of the mark. A little ambitious from Antonio. I say Niagara's played much better in the second half. Provenzano has come up with some big saves, but they had a little bit more control of the ball than they had in the first half. Of course, Flower City, with those 4 goals in the first half, have really been in command most of this game, if not all of it. Not entirely unexpected, but you never know. Provenzano waiting to take the long goal kick, and he does. Into a slight breeze. Bamford with a big header. Took that McGinnis with the big header. Magamba, and it's going to be a foul on McGinnis. And he's saying, me? I didn't do anything. And he just walks away. Smart play to do. You don't want to say anything to the referee and get booked. So Niagara with a free kick. Flower City putting everybody back in their own half to defend. Flower City can expect much more of a challenge against Erie, a very athletic team. Play much better than their record. Aliu, and cleared out by Flower City. Rice trying to run onto it. Xavier Kabata Perry will play into touch. Niagara playing very safe here, playing balls into touch with players running onto them, not taking any chances. Raja Mohan playing it up. And now Miller trying to get that through ball, but cut out well by Ezekiel Glasgow. Magamba with the header. Rice trying to run onto it. Goes all the way into the area, and Provenzano will claim it. Marvelous. Marvelous Drumps. One of the substitutes for Niagara 18-12. That ball is poorly played, and Jordale Byers wins it. Sweetman. Looks like he's okay after that injury. He is holding his arm very, very gingerly, that right arm. And that ball will all the way through to Provenzano. Sweetman's going to try to gut this one out, but I think he's going to need some treatment after the fact. Sweetman now breaks free. Can he keep it in? No, he can't, but it'll be a throw for Niagara. And again, he can't even take the throw in because he's holding that arm close to his body. Give him a lot of credit for staying out there. The corridor will take it. He gets it back. And Flower City breaks that one up. Sweetman plays it all the way back for Provenzano. Cabana Perry. Long ball forward. Bamford handles that one easily. To McGinnis. McGinnis playing it up. Miller. That's a good ball for Amazon. Amazon into the area. Amazon looking to get the cross in. It's blocked. O'Neal. O'Neal to the byline. He gets the cross in. Miller right there. Shot in. Saved again by Provenzano. Rebound. And offsides on Flower City. Once again, Provenzano comes up big. He has definitely been the star of this second half. There's O'Neal. Didn't give up on that one. Got the cross in. Miller with some space. Got the shot in. Provenzano right there to block it with his body, and ball cleared out. Actually, they came off of Miller. I don't know if that should have actually been an offsides, but it was called. Akoli, free kick as he goes down. Akoli is on a yellow card earlier on for hard challenge, I believe it was. 82nd minute. Flower City leads it by 4-0. All 4 goals scored in the first half. Provenzano. Corridor. And comes off O'Neal for a throw. And Sweetman can't take the throw in with that hurt shoulder, so he has to leave it off for Corridor. Ishizono wins it, and one back by Corridor, and it's another throw in for Niagara. Rhythm has really gone out of this second half. Both teams trying to play the ball tight. Ball comes off the back of Lagamba. McGinnis wins it. O'Neal. And once again, intercepting is Xavier, or Ezekiel Glasgow, check that. Throw for Flower City as the shadows begin to get long and the sky darkens here at Rochester Community Sports Complex, getting close to sunset. Suzuki for Bamford. McGinnis, Lagamba, Raja Mohan. Good ball for Almazan in the corner. See what Damon can do here. Twisting, turning, and ball rolls all the way through for Provenzano. And a steal by Nishimura. Ball played back by Ezekiel Leones, and ball nearly lost by Provenzano. It'll be a goal kick. Amazon right there. Nearly got a gift, but it goes over the top for a goal kick. 84th minute. And it's seen again. Ball played back. Provenzano tried to play it up, and Amazon just intercepted the ball and just tried to lift it over the goalie and lifted it over the crossbar as well. Once again, Amazon racing in, trying to intercept that short goal kick. Provenzano just booting it upfield. Finds his man. Jordan Byers. Once again, Union steals, and O'Neal goes down and a free kick. 85th minute. Set piece opportunity for Flower City. McGinnis plays it back for Ferguson. We're in the double nines. Ball played forward, and nice tackle by Bamford to break up any opportunity there. Pass a little too hard for Raja Mohan to handle. And Niagara with the throw in. Don't forget you can go to all the different social media platforms to see the latest news from Flower City Union. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. There's the ball in. O'Neal lifts it over the top. You should have placed that one instead of trying to blast it. Another great opportunity. Union could easily have 7 or 8 goals in this match. Now for Provenzano and a couple of missed opportunities. There's the ball there by Miller. O'Neal wide open, gets the chip, looks to do the spectacular, and doesn't work out. Ball played up toward Leonis. Now back for Provenzano. And that ball is going to go into touch. Right near the Flower City bench. Throw in the 86th minute for Union. Nishizono trying to find some help, and he's going to go all the way back to his countryman, Kodai Suzuki. Ferguson. And back for Suzuki again as Flower City resets in the 87th minute. Can't imagine there's going to be much stoppage time. There were a lot of subs, but and an injury, so maybe we'll get 3 or 4 minutes. We'll see what the referee decides. Raja Mohan for Miller. Miller. Jamaican, back for Ferguson. McGinnis spinning. Back for Bamford. Everybody now in the Niagara half, except for Suzuki. McGinnis for Almazan. Rice. Almazan. Almazan goes down. Referee says play on. Corridor. And one by Almazan. Almazan playing it into the area. Almazan racing forward. Almazan takes the shot. One bounce and grabbed by Provenzano. He must have at least 20 saves tonight, Provenzano. I'm not keeping track, but he's had to have easily double digits, probably upwards of 20 saves. Miller, Raja Mohan plays into the area, cleared up in the air by Kabata Perry. Still dangerous, and now free kick. 88th minute, 4-0 to Flower City, who've been in control all the way in this contest. They would have loved to see a few more goals and get that goal difference. Right now it's -1, as opposed to Cleveland, who has +10, Michigan +13, the 2 teams right above Flower City. Even Erie, who's below them, is a +5. Attack now for Niagara. They pull number of men forward here. Suzuki coming out of his goal and makes the save. Best save of the game for Suzuki. As the player who scored the only goal this year for Niagara, Rilwan Aliyu, was coming in, and Suzuki came off his line and snuffed that chance out to keep his clean sheet. Almazan chesting it up for Rice. Rice play for a good ball for Miller. Miller's onside. Miller into the area. Miller shot and goal! Goal, 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 goal. First goal of the season for Jordan Miller. 5-0 for Flower City. Here it is again. Miller on the breakaway. Picks his spot. And Provenzano couldn't stop that one. Almazan, I believe, is going to get the assist. That's in the 89th minute. Jordan Miller with his first goal of the season. And this match, the scoreline that Flower City had against Niagara in the first game that they played against each other back on May 29th in Buffalo. Flower City with a deserved goal in the second half. Again, they have dominated play in both halves.
Flower City goal, his second of the season, from number 14, Jordan Miller.
I was saying, it's his second goal of the season. They didn't have him scoring one before that. Amazon playing it square. Raja Mohan. Ferguson and now Bamford. We move to 90 minutes. See how much stoppage time we have. Ball chipped forward, O'Neill. Provenzano coming out, and he will let that ball roll right out for a goal kick. Very smart play by Provenzano.
The off-field official has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time.
It'll be a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're in the first of the 2 minutes right now. And foul called on Miller as he tried to steal the ball away. Again, for those of you new to soccer, Flower City's not going to stop playing. They need those goals, and nearly got one there. There's a chance again, and a save off the crossbar. Provenzano again, stoning Jordan Miller. Corner for Flower City, their 8th in the match. Amazon with the steal, Miller. Amazon got it back again. Took the shot, Provenzano with the save. Miller right there, and Provenzano saved it off the crossbar. Keep it 5-0. O'Neill. The Flower City get one more here. O'Neill into the area. The shot in, a beautiful goal! Goal, 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 goal. Flower City caps it off with a goal in stoppage time. And it's the first goal of the year for Matt Bamford, coming up from the back to head it home off the assist from O'Neill in stoppage time. Beautiful ball, O'Neill with the left foot chip. Bamford running in. No chance that time for Provenzano. And boy, defenders love to score goals, I tell you that. Beautiful play by Flower City off that corner. And it's 6-0. Who knows, those 2 goals could be the difference between Flower City making or missing the NPSL playoffs. So 6 goals for Flower City. Ferguson. And there's the final whistle. And the crowd on its feet, cheering on home side. Flower City Union as they beat Niagara 18-12 tonight by a score of 6-0. We'll have some replays for you of the goals in the match. So Flower City moves to 4-3 on the season, and they have 12 points. They are now still in 5th place, but they're level on points with Michigan Rangers. And those 2 teams will play next Tuesday in a gigantic match which could decide the playoffs for Flower City Union. Can they get in again like they did last year at the very last? So I gotta say, our man of the match is Thomas Nagy, who had 2 goals and 2 beautiful goals, by the way, and a beautiful assist for Ryan Curtis's goal. An honorable mention to Carson Provenzano, who had an incredible match in goal for Niagara. It could have been easily a double-digit goal scoring for Flower City, if not for Provenzano, who had, I'd say, at least 20 saves in the match. A lot of them very, very world-class saves. Both teams now shaking hands, congratulating each other. So Flower City gets their first home win of the season, and it's only their second home match. They lost their first match of the season way back on May 11th to Steel City by 3-0. But again, this team has changed a lot of new personnel. They're going to be much more challenging for the top teams. So now Flower City will prepare for Sunday's match at 5 o'clock against the athletic and strong Erie Commodores, who are still fighting themselves to get in the playoffs. Winning against Flower City would really put them in a good position to potentially make the playoffs. And I guess we're not going to have any replays. We're just going to say, we'll just review the goals once again. In the 3rd minute, it was Thomas Nagy getting a long ball from the back from his collegiate teammate
for Flower City
Nathan
Union.
Ferguson.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, Floor
And he
Legged
scored
fans, for joining
on a
us.
beautiful lob over the keeper to make it 1-0. Then Jameson Riley on a penalty in the 16th minute made it 2-0. Ryan Curtis from a nice back heel from Thomas Najee made it 3-0. And then Najee with his second goal of the game, blast from 25 yards out into the upper 90. 4-0 lead at the break. And then very late in the match, in the 89th minute, it was Jordan Miller scoring the goal from Jalen Rice. And then it was Andrew O'Neill with the left-footed chip into the box, and Matt Bamford heading in goal number 6 in stoppage time to make the final score. Flower City Union 6 and Niagara 18-12-0. I want to thank Flower City Union owner Jimmy Paola, general manager Casey Caitlin, managing director and chief commercial officer Mark Washoe, coach Jordan Sullivan, Flower City Union television partner MVB Productions, producer Joel Balthauser, and all of you for watching today's match. Our next broadcast of Flower City Soccer will be Sunday, June 30th, a doubleheader as Flower City 1872 will play the Steel City side. We're in first place or second place in the Iron Division. That'll be 2 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock, Flower City Union against the Erie Commodores in NPSL action. Once again, the final score from the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. Flower City Union 6, Niagara 18-12-0. This is Andrew Battisti. We'll talk to you again on Sunday. Until then, have a good night, everyone.